Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are in the world. This is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. Today is another trading day, Wednesday, March 3rd of week number 9. A quick look at markets this morning. I'll hit the refresh button. You'll see markets are relatively flat. The danger is this one here. NASDAQ is down 200 points, which is 1.5%. So that means if you're in high risk stuff, you're going to get burned. And a couple trades that I want to work on today is Rocket and blockchain. I think I'm fine. I don't need to do anything there. We'll take a look at it. Bitcoin, we'll do a quick look at Bitcoin. And I went to Coin Telegraph, and you'll see here Bitcoin is above 50,000 again, so this is good news. It's bad if you're dollar cost averaging because you're building a position slowly. If you're investing, let's say 20 bucks or 25 bucks or 50 bucks a month, and if you're dollar cost averaging, you're only adding a small piece, and obviously you're paying more for it because even for a fraction of a Bitcoin, you're paying more. But again, Bitcoin is not something you should ignore, and you should also not bet all in. You should dollar cost average small amounts into Bitcoins. It is down big. It's 19%. But look what I'm going to do. I still have room to move, and I can move this up. I can move this up $1 or do nothing. If I do nothing, the money that I collected already is all I'm going to make. But what I want to do is I still have a little bit of buffer and I still have room to play. So I'm actually going to move it into the danger zone. So I'm moving it closer to here. And the reason why is I'm still going to collect premium and I still have some buying power, so I can always go closer and collect more profit. And today is Wednesday, so I only have 2 more days of risk. I'm not going to roll it out. I'm going to keep the same day, but I want to try to collect more premium as I'm doing this. What I want to do is position myself on Thursday to see what happens. If this flattens out or if this goes up, obviously it's easy to make money. If it continues going down, I have to see how close it gets. Then I'm going to start reversing and then moving it out to next week. Because if you see, if I move this out next week, I'll hit the refresh quote. You see how this changes? So there's always ways for you to move down and out and still collect a premium. You see that? So the strategy is I'm not going to roll it out into next week until I have to, which means until you know you're going to lose next week. So for right now, I'm looking for the right balance. So I want to go and give myself a $5 cushion, or do I want to go a little bit riskier? And I think I want to go a little bit riskier for today. So you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to record and hit this, put this order in. Do I know something other people don't? Absolutely not. I'm just saying I'm willing to take the risk. I made a couple $100 yesterday on my Rocket, and I want to collect a little bit more. Here's another one that I have. I have one that's expiring on Friday again for 29. I'm still going to collect more. So again, I'm going into the fire by making it more riskier, not less riskier. But I'm doing this because I still have time to row. I can row tomorrow or Friday. So I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of rolling. So my strategy is I know what the risks are. I made money on Monday. I made money on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. And you just see that. The trade just went across. And I'm going to show you this real quick. I think both of my... Here you go. So that went across. And you see the prices. I moved one to $30. That one went across. And this other one that rolled to 28 went across. So I collected more premium on Rocket alone. Does that mean I'm always going to be right? Of course not. I don't know what tomorrow will happen, what's going to happen tomorrow or Friday. But I'm still collecting premium. Okay, looking at my next thing I want to do. You see this Fastly? This premium have mostly disappeared. I collected 560. To close it, it will cost me somewhere in the 250 mark. So, but that's really not what I care about. What I want to do is shorten it up so I can start trading more often. So there's many ways to do this. You can shorten it up and put this literally like right on top of the price here. So I can go with a 71. I can shorten it up by 2 weeks. This is a cover call. So what I'm trying to do is just make money on this cover call. instead of letting it expire, because I already collected the premium for this one, I want to collect more premium. So by shortening it up by 2 weeks, I'm also reducing the price closer to market, because you see it's downtrending. I want to collect premium because I can always roll in the future. So that's sort of what I do. I'm a premium collector regardless of what I do. So I'm going to start at maybe I'll start at the 35 cents level, because you see there's near the mid is a good indicator, but I would like to be on this side for right now. So let's put that trade in. Let's see what happens. And that one is still in my queue. These things may not sell. This one I'm doing another cover call where I'm pushing it out. All the value is, that's fine. I'm going to leave that one there. We'll go back to FSLY. I may have to move it a little bit lower. Let's try 5 cents lower. Okay, you see this? Weird. But what that tells you is I can't edit this because the trade must have went across, and it did. I got my 30 cents for it. And that's another trade. Another profit for today. Again, small profits. I'm just constantly trading in. Looking for another thing to do. Back to my account. I waited a little bit, and I'll show you what happened with the market. After the first half hour died down, you see things are reversing back, which is good. Even though the S&P was not a big drop, it was only like minus 20 or 30. The price for this was a $20 difference. And what I mean by that is it was costing me 80 cents to close this SPY. But if you see, if I refresh it now, it's only going to cost me under 70 cents. What that means is I may just close this, not because I worry about it. I'm not being tested on either side, but I've been in this trade long enough where I made 50% profit. So what that means is that is this one here. And if I can close it out for 70, I'm at 46% profit of the max profit. So let's put this in. I'm going to try for 65 and see if I can get it in. Worst case scenario is I'm going to have to move it closer to 69. So that's what it's telling me. I'm okay with paying this because I made all the, remember, they gave me the money up front. I'm just closing this. So I want to collect my money, and I may put on another trade. So that's the whole go of just doing, here you go. This, let me try to close this out. We'll move it up. I'll move it up to 67, which is 1 penny away from 68. And this will be a closed position. And if not, I'll move it up 1 more penny. And there you go. It closed. You go up here. Done deal. 68. Go to my spreadsheet. Punch in 68. I got 48% of the max profit. I go in here. It had 24 days remaining. What I like to do is mark this as a closed position now. So this is closed, and now it frees up buying power for me to open another trade. And I'll show you this real quick. The buying power in my account now is $8,000 in cash. I'll scroll down to the SPYs, and you'll see that I do have a April 1st open and an April 16 open. So there's enough gap in this portfolio for me to squeeze in another SPY between the gap, because there's one for April 1st and April 16. So let's show you how to put on a new iron condor on SPY in this account. So now that I have more buying power, I'm going to type in SPY. This is again done on ETrade. Your brokerage may be slightly different. I'm going to pick iron condor. I'm going to pick a date that I think I need. I think I settled on, I'm going to use April 9. SPY, 37 days to expiration. Right here is the first one on a 4/15. The delta is about a 6 with a 10% chance of happening. On the put side, you want to scroll down to $350 is the strike price, which is over here. You see the delta is a minus 14 delta, but the odds are happening is under 6%. Again, I like to skew my put side a little bit further away from market price, because I want my option to make money even if the markets go down. If the markets go up and if I lose money on the option, it means I made money on your 401k portfolio of other portfolio. So the way I think about it is I don't like my iron condors to be exactly in the middle. I like to skew the the length or the difference between the two. So here's my new one that I want to put on. You see what I'm doing? I'm skewing it so it's 29 points away on the top side and it's $36 away on the bottom side. And what I'm saying is the actual middle, the midpoint, if you do the mathematical average between the short put and the short call, it will bring me to a 382. Right now the market's priced at a 386. Hopefully that makes sense to you. It's a 385 right now. You see that? So I'm skewing my iron condor slightly so that I have a little bit more downside protection and less on the upside. But I'm okay with that. So let's do this. Let's hit the refresh one so you can see the prices. I'm going to do a net credit. And because I'll show you what it will look like with free contracts. I may be able to do 4, believe it or not, because I closed the other one. Based on this is weird. Did the numbers change? Let me hit something real quick. Okay, now it's right. You see this? So let's say I was going to start at 105 or 106, and I'm okay with moving it down. So you see the profit is saying $415. I'm going to show you the impact to my account. It's going to reduce it by $4,000 plus whatever the proceeds are. So it's $4,000 is the buying power, but I made $415 up front, so my brokerage will hold $3,584 in hold, and it will only leave me with $5,000 in purchasing power after this trade. And again, I put a lot of these on. I'm lowering the price so I can get this sold. I think you see this? I have to lower it. I may have to get it for 101. Let's try 101. It's closer to the bid side, but that's okay. That's what happened when there's a $10 wide bid ask for right now. And it went across. You see that? So let me find out exactly how much I got for it. So once I did that, I just want to fill this in. This is my new one that I just put on. I put in the premium as a 102. So I put it in my tracker, and my tracker will change. If prices drop to like 320, you see how everything changes? I know what I need to do. If it goes to like 348 or whatever, I can tell what I need to do. You see, if it's 364, you can tell which leg is being tested. You can tell, is it this side, is it skewed? And right now it's 385, I think. So you can see how it bounces back and forth. So it moves back. So I know which leg is being tested, and that's how I manage my position. That brings me to the end of this video. Please comment below. Let me know how you're doing this week or last week. Let me know what trade ideas you're working on, or whether or not the market has put you in a bad position, or if you made some money. Let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with a friend who may need help. I'm here to help people win with money. I'm here to do it together with you. Let's do this $1 at a time. As always, have a profitable day. Bye-bye.